Hi there, thank you so much for watching. You're joining Esther, Stampin' Star Creations. I feel the need for my own jingle. If anyone wants a... In fact, somebody did write me a jingle once. Anyway, welcome. I've come on to do a one-sheet wonder. So what is a one-sheet wonder? Well, it's where you get one sheet of paper and you turn it into wonders. And with that, I'll be using some Stampin' Up! Stamps and some Stampin' Up! Ink and some Stampin' Up! Stuff. Can you tell I'm promoting the Stampin' Up? I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the UK. So it means that I don't only get to use the products I'm showing you tonight, I get to sell it. So if you're in the UK and you're interested in a catalogue or would like to know more, excuse me while I just click the other device and I can get some notifications on. Hi there. Right, hi April and Cheryl from Florida, and Pat. So good to see you, Pat. A long time no see. And Ellie, hi again. I've just done a live, if anyone's wondering what that was about. I'm doing a Christmas countdown at the moment, and I've just finished a sampler frame, so you can go back and watch that. Hi Cindy and Janice and Sue and Ali and Deborah. This is gonna be silly. Ow. Something in my tea. Okay, I've got two kind of ideas, so we'll see how this goes. Hi there again, Anne-Marie, great to see you from Canada. I know friends there in Canada. Okay, so I grabbed out a sheet of Whisper White. I've also grabbed out a sheet of Shimmer White cardstock, which doesn't always show up green, but I've also got here, I've been caffeinated, the tiny drop of what's left in the bottom of my tea bag. Oh, Pat, we missed you too. Where have you been? Hi again, Gail. You love all things Seaside. Fantastic. Hi, Karen. Great to have your company. So, if you want to go and see what I've made, I'll just give you a peek on my last video. Here it was. That's it. That's your peek. Okay, we're playing with this now. This is Seaside Notions. It looks like I haven't played with it. I have. But what I haven't done is a one-sheet wonder, and I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do. But sometimes it's just nice just to explore the stamps, play with them, think about layout, think kind of roughly in your head where things would go. You don't have to be so random that it doesn't, you know. What I did want to write in my title is, while the Ruth cat's away, the crafters play. Because normally Ruth's on at this time, and we're now, oh, decisions. I wonder if I should go Night of Navy and then with the shimmer do like a bit of a Bermuda Bay theme. Okay, so we're going to try that. I had an idea to use the coral as a wreath pattern. Do you know what, Cindy? I was thinking about that, something similar today. Do you know what? I'm going to go straight in with the messy because I feel like it. A bit of a silly mood and I'm feeling a bit messy. Ellie says Ruth must be tired after her Saturday marathon. I know she's actually pottery making or making something beautiful out of pottery at the moment. So doing something a bit slightly different. Now I'm going to be a bit lazy and not actually mark the middle of my sheet of cardstock, and I'm going to go straight in. Now this might look a little bit predictable, but at least, you know, if you start somewhere safe, then you can always go play more. You know, you've got safe and then you can go from there to do something else. Does that make sense? And then that's sometimes where the ideas happen. Sorry about the banging. I know that sometimes knocks on my... Actually, talk about playing it safe. Let's go a little bit slightly different. Let's not go too safe. Yeah, I know what you mean about the coral. I was thinking about, you know, how you can make coral something different. It doesn't have to be coral, does it? So I might just... So I'm going to do that as the top, and then because we're going to cut this, I'm going to actually have the coral coming out from here as well. Actually, let me turn it... Oh, look what's come out. Look. That's the birdie stamp, the tiny bird. It's destined to fly away, isn't he? There we go. We can see what we're doing a bit more easily now. So I'm just stamping 1, 2, 3 times, because that's plenty of ink to keep us going, turning the coral as I go and just sitting them in each other so that it looks like it's meant to be. Now, sitting on my desk, I've grabbed out my sprinkles because I know in there is some Bermuda Bay sprinkles. I don't know what I'm doing with these, but we're just going to stamp, keeping it fairly simple. We'll go for a seahorse. Now, this is probably going to be cut in 4s, I'd imagine. So I'm going to do that and that. I might try doing a racing seahorse, like so. I push it down and swish it across. Oh no, maybe I want to swish it the other way. Should I try that again? Oh, thank you, Karen. Let's try that again, but we're going to squish it the other way. Okay, so you push it down and push it against the paper. How cool is that? Can you guys see that? So Ruth showed that technique the other day with a star stamp. Don't you just love sand dollars? So I might just use the sand dollars as some decorations. Being completely random here, but that's okay. Random is okay when you're playing, she says. Now the other thing I want to explore is this kind of stamp here. To do like a fan type of design. Okay, I think we need to get sprinkles on. The sprinkles on. I mean, this is one colour, so it is going to make a bit of a difference, isn't it? I've not got much water in here. It's not very clever, is it? Fear not, I have water. This is where I make a bit of a mess prematurely. These spritzers are made. Oh, what was I saying? I was trying to tip it to the thing, not the opposite way around. Okay. Ruth was so in the zone. Seemed like no effort at all. Well, I think she was quite exhausted after it. I know that much. So, I know it might look like that, but it kind of takes its toll when you are kind of having to think, aren't you? So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put some of these on, see what happens. Right, I'm going to keep spraying that. I'm going to dab this on. Ooh, that's cool. You get all these pretty colours. Right, I'm going to leave that like that. I'm going to turn this round. I'm going to spray first and add some sprinklage. Come on, when you up. Stampin' Up! As a Stampin' Up! Your techniques are so different from others, and I love watching you. Oh, thank you. Okay, that is completely stuck on there now. Okay, do you know what? It's fine. You work with it. You go. Okay, that is really a lot. Oh, no, not over there. Oh dear. Oh look, this is a cool effect. Oh, can you see that? Do you know what I'm going to try and do? I know you guys think I'm making a mess, but it's through messes that we discover. I'm going to wet this a bit more. I'm a bit too, no, I'm trying to scrunch it, but I'm being a bit too tidy about it. And then I'm going to put some brushes on there, pick them up like that, and see what happens. See what happens, get it? See? I need another bit of okay, that was a bit too much. It's through mess we discover. It's true though. Like that's how I discover a lot of things through play. You don't know quite how things are going to turn out until you try. I think we get a bit frightened as adults to give things a go and go, I can't possibly do that. Well, why not? It's not hurting anybody. Right. Okay. I know this looks like a complete and utter mess to you, but I'm going to let that dry. I really want to just cut it now, but just when it's cut up, you're not getting the full impact. You get lots of, and also you've got to trust the process. This might not look like anything now, but by the time you add stuff to it, it can completely change and look different. So just trust the process. Okay, I'm going to cut this in half. Now I don't know where the quarter mark is. Let's fold the paper. Oh, there it is. Of course it is there. I've marked my trimmer for a reason. It's all falling down. Okay. Right, what have we got here? Apart from a pretty mess. See, I'd be tempted now. Let's go in and bring back our light of navy. Let's see if we can fix this up. Fix up, look sharp. It's got a nice kind of shadow. Right, I'm not going to overdo this, but I'm just going to go in and break up those lines a little bit. Okay. And then let's bring on the coral. We're going to do the same thing. Just channel that colour a bit. So remember, this is a shimmer white card, so it can take the water. It's not quite like watercolour paper where it will give you like a big colour wash. Kind of stays put a little bit better, if that makes sense. So don't feel that, oh no, that came out awful. Just think, actually, you know, that could be used. It's an opportunity to do something else with it and to use it as a starting block for something else. Can you hear it, Ellie? Can you hear my ticking clock? I do wonder if that sometimes comes over on my when I do my voiceovers for my videos. I quite like that. I'm tempted maybe just to leave that as is. See what else we can salvage. Oh, so quiet you could hear it. It is better than Night of Navy, yep. So don't give up. Just, I mean, I was, tempted to go, oh no, it was awful. But just don't give up. Sorry, I know that clang can sound really loud. So you're highlighting what, what's down there already. Okay. Hey, there's Ruth. Your ears burning, Ruthie. So I'm going to go in a slightly different direction with these. I wanted to put my title, When the Ruth Cat's Away, the Crafters Will Play, but it was too long to fit it in. So I was saying that you were busy doing different crafts, weren't you, I think? Did some pottery making. So for those of you who don't know who Ruth is, Ruth at Artful Stampin' is my sister. She also is on YouTube. So if you like crafty stuff, you can subscribe to her also. We like to share our subscribers, it's allowed. Okay. He looks a little bit lonely. Let's put some more shells. And you can add a sentiment to this. I think with gratitude, thinking of you. Let's do with gratitude. We should always have gratitude. I want to cover up that. Now that it's dried off, you can afford to. Let's put it in the middle. Oh, that's a good plan. Thank you, Ruth. Yes, the stencils. We were talking about the stencils earlier. Didn't think about that. Let's try and grab them out. Come on. 1, 2, 3. The one that I want is on the shelf. 4. Okay, so we managed to rescue those ones. Let's get this one. Let's put a bit of navy on him. It makes all the difference just having that pop of colour, doesn't it? Having him in navy. I think it looks nice. Pops to life. They're not pure colours. What do you mean by that? They're impressionist paintings. There we go. Oh, the brushes aren't. The sprinkles, you mean? This because I don't want that to make a mess. Right, let's get out our brushes. Actually, I'll use this dark one I had earlier. Might just put a little bit on this one. Thinking the navy. Don't want to overdo it, just have a hint of. Sometimes I tend to overdo the masks. I get a bit trigger happy. Oh yes, look at that. I love it. A couple of sequins would add reflection, yes. Sequins would look fab. Should we do this one? I'm thinking this. I love these masks, they're so cool. I'm going to concentrate along the top. Oh, look at the depth of that. That is so cool. Let me see if I've got some light navy card just to, that's not cut down to size, I know, but just to give you a bit of a background to work with. How fun is that? Right, let's do this one. I'm thinking the bubbles again. Linda says she needs to win the lottery. Don't win the lottery. Just choose wisely. Buy wisely. And you know, use what you've got. Make it work. Ellie's asking for shares already. She's in there. She's like, can you share it, please? Just adds that extra dimension. My seahorse's eye has disappeared on that one. I mean, some people might find this too busy, but it's playing. It's just experimenting. It's seeing how it goes. This poor fella here has got completely lost in it, haven't you, mate? Let's salvage you. Ellie's like, I'm never backward in coming forward. Just seeing if there's another stamp in here on this little guy here. Just pretend he was in there all along. I've got a Moana song stuck in my head. I can't get it out. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I was doubting my own abilities at one point, going, what are you doing, Esther? Get off. This is not looking right. But, you know, you've got to trust the process. That'd be my saying. Trust the process. You've got to just realise that whatever you're doing is not the end result. That you've got to kind of work through it to make it work. Oh, fantastic, Sheila. I did another journal page today. I think I'm a little bit heavy on the water because it tends to keep going after I've applied it. I need to go a little bit lighter on the water. Lighter on the water. And this is just 2 colours, you know. Somebody was saying earlier they don't have a lot of stamp sets and stuff, but this is just 2 colours. Okay, let's have a look. Are we thinking this one again? I think it might be a little bit busy. Let's get this one. Oh, good. I'm so pleased. Send me some photos, Sheila, or something. You can message me on Facebook. Let's cover up this over here. Okay. I think we're going to call it a night. So like I said, just imagine that it'll be on a different, mounted on a different colour. Oh, hey, that's a bit too close. Bit too close. There we are. So you can see those lovely like yellows and purples and different things coming out in those sprinkles. It'd be great for an artsy. I think this is my favourite one here. You know, artsy masculine card. I think you can't go wrong with things like flowers generally and seaside themes. You know, everyone has a connection with a seaside theme. I think these 2 are my faves. Am I allowed to have favourites? These 2 are a work in progress. I could add some bits to it. Thank you so much for joining me. I think Ruth will be back next Monday for her Masculine Monday, so you don't have to watch me and Janice. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'm back tomorrow. I'm back tomorrow on Facebook and YouTube. I do a double whammy on a Tuesday. I'm trying to settle on what project I'm going to show you tomorrow for my Christmas countdown. So I'll have to have a little think. Maybe I should let you vote. What have I got left to do? I've got a certain card to make. Actually, it might have to be a card. I've got to keep it a little bit shorter tomorrow because I'm doing my Facebook Live as well. Might make a card. Anyway, keep your eyes posted and I'll let you know on my notifications. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed my crazy experiment through water and seaside notions and sprinkles. Your comments have disappeared again. There you go. I'm just going to read it on there. A YouTube train. Yes, we can do a YouTube train. What, next Monday? We are supposed to be doing a Facebook Live together, but as I need it to be half an hour, I wondered whether not to bother Ruth, but maybe we can chat about that afterwards. Oh, hi, Anne. Didn't see you there. Card sounds great. Okay, I might do the card tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, Gail, well spotted. So yeah, these earrings, this little branch here was a Stampin' Up embellishment, and I had these pearls that just hooked on and hook off, and I was going to wear them separately, and then I thought, oh, I wonder what they look like together. And then I had a lady come round to the door, a politician lady, and she went, oh, by the way, I like your earrings. I was like, oh, I threw them together myself, thank you. Ruth says she could do YouTube instead. So tomorrow the plan is 8:30. I'm over on Facebook for half an hour. 9 o'clock I'm coming onto YouTube. So Ruth, do you want to come onto YouTube after 9 o'clock? Thanks, Ali. Anyway, yeah, Ruth, let me know now so that everybody will know what our plan is. Thanks again for joining me. Do subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and if you hit the bell button, you'll get notifications when I'm coming live or when a video goes out. Great. So I'll be on 8:30 over on Facebook under the same channel name, Stampin' Star Creations. YouTube 9 o'clock, and then Ruth will come on at 9:30 to do something else. So you're going to get a whole evening of us if you're up for it. All right, great to see you all. Thank you once again for your company and your support and your comments. And take care. Good night. God bless. Bye. This is where I get stuck in here and I can't get out. Bye. Go. Come on. I can't seem to reach the button. Excuse me. Bye.